I just want disengage. Where the hell is it? Oh, I have to have death sentence first.
Okay, well, it looks like I got my internet back.
Cool. And we don't heal when we level because Jeff's an asshole, right?
But whatever levels we increase in that 1 and 1, then 3 in between, we increase that much.
Okay. Okay, it says I'm still streaming.
I didn't mean
Can you guys... Oh, Trevor is still not...
Oh, Trevor's so pensive. Look at him.
Yeah. This is the kind of shit that just irritates the fuck out of me. There's like no reason for any of that.
Yeah.
It's like technology is so great, but it's so fucking stupid sometimes.
Yeah, my power went out a couple days ago.
And I was right in the middle of like a hashtag.
Okay.
Are you able to check to see if there's still like a stream on my channel, or if it interrupted, stopped?
Death sentence is what I'm getting because I'm level 3 and I can. So
excellent.
I'd like to see disengage.
What's going?
But I can't skip ahead. So.
Excellent. That's so weird. I'm gonna check.
That's really mean.
Try calling them.
Kitsui says it's up for a minute. You good now, brah?
Okay. Awesome.
Does death sentence work for like
Thanks.
any enemy?
Bay.
Most enemies. We're just leveling. Okay.
So we only use that when I'm stealth.
Call me. I want to come back, please. Call Trevor.
Why is it that when I click on this link, it brings me to Twitter? Trevor.
Oh, I remember that last week.
It's so weird. When I click on the link you give me, it brings me to Twitter. Like, it still downloads it, but it brings me to Twitter as well. Why does it do that?
Jeff the word docs that Jeff sent me. Blame him.
Like, there is literally no reason for this to bring Twitter up. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
You can probably change it in your settings at some point.
I can only use
work
death
it.
sentence when I'm stealthed.
Correct.
Does use of it bring me out of stealth?
Yes.
Oh God, I need disengage.
Yes, you do.
God. Anyone else
Disengage
need
is a great
these? Probably
ability.
not.
No.
So, okay, well.
One more level up, and I get my first summon.
In fact, just give me that. I'm just gonna keep it with my.
Burning Man Healer it is.
Thanks, bro.
You're welcome, Bay.
Alright, so the party is currently leveling. I'm gonna go ahead and just announce what they're getting, so everyone's caught up.
Announce what they're getting.
Zen the Satyr got Ice Coffin, which is a very nice CC ice ability.
Freezes target for 2 turns, dealing 2d4 magic ice damage per turn.
Woo!
But 8 MP.
Yeah.
So I increases my MP by 4.
Yeah. Well, where'd you put your stats in?
So I added 2 magic. So I now have...
You do the damages.
I have 8 magic total.
Excellent.
And 7 willpower. I've only put 1 into HP and 4 into MP.
Great. And then Toshi, the rogue, got Death Sentence. Excellent.
And I have 4 strength, 4 dex, 4 cunning. 4.
4.
I put 4 into MP, so I have 20 now, and I have 28 into HP.
Which is great, because next, if you put even 1 more point into dex and to cunning, your defense goes up, and your crit chance goes up.
Yep. Most excellent.
What happened with my cunning going up?
Nothing until it gets
Oh,
5.
till 5.
No.
Same with dex.
Yes.
Well, it increased your damage and your perception, so that's good. The Soul
Hi.
got Journeyman Healer, which unlocks a few
Yay.
abilities.
Yay.
I have Life Regen and Flash Heal now.
Oh, those are
Flash
great.
heals so good.
We're happy about those.
And Big, did you level up?
I did.
The thing.
I'm sorry, Trevor. I caused that. Go ahead.
I did. I leveled by exactly 40 XP. I was so close.
Nice.
So I put 1 into Strength and 1 into Dex. So now I now have 5 Strength, 3 Dex, and 5 Constitution.
Nice.
I also took Relentless.
Excellent.
So
Nice.
thanks to that, plus my leveling up things, I now have 44 HP,
God.
and I ignore a point of damage from literally everything that hits me.
Every point into willpower is 2 MP?
2, yes.
I could have gotten efficiency, which is like the same thing, but with that except it's MP based. But I have so many abilities that are like, get this, then this, then this, then this, that are like all like core abilities for me, so I can't do that for a while.
I had a hard time
happens.
choosing between Relentless and Indomitable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I might take that one next time I level.
I
Both
think
good.
I think Relentless was a good first option.
Yeah, because I'm like so fucking hard to kill at level 3 already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I suggest that we rest now,
I agree.
and I'll heal you guys as much as I can before we rest.
Yeah, sounds good.
I've taken no damage.
I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
I would like to point out that the rest of the room has been revealed.
Okay.
Go ahead, Trevor.
I feel like what you were about to say was going to answer what I was going to ask, so you first, my friend.
There's a large chest at the
Treasure!
on the right hand side of the room in which the fallen shaman and the 2 quill rats were essentially guarding.
Now we can loot it now, or we could rest and then loot it just in case it triggers some kind of like sudden battle.
It's true. It's like Christmas
All
Eve.
I want to do is I want to assess the condition of the shields those fallen had.
The shields that the fallen had were made of basically just patch wood, like your current shield, and bring you no additional benefits. In fact, one of them is broken already.
Then I will not be replacing my driftwood shield with those.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm game for either looting now or resting and then looting. Either one's fine by me.
Rest first, loot later.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm down 12 hit points if you want to heal me first, Katie.
Okay. I think you're the only one that needs to be healed anyway.
Okay.
I think I'm the only one who took hits, yeah, and it's just those fucking quill rats, nothing else.
Oh, a 20.
Wow.
Oh my god, that's twice!
Good job.
That works.
What stats did you increase? Was it magic?
I increased magic by 1 and willpower by 1
Oh,
this
okay.
time. Yeah.
So 8 plus 2
How
plus.
Oh,
long-
yeah, that changes that.
How long
So
do
yeah,
you
you're
wish?
full.
How
Yeah.
long do you wish to rest for? And is anyone keeping watch?
As long as
I
it
will
takes to get me to a full MP.
I will keep watch because I only need MP.
It sounds like you guys are only going to be
I think-
resting for 1 hour.
Yeah, we only
Yeah, I
need
just
MP.
need MP.
Okay.
Same.
That is fine. You sit down and rest and reflect on your previous actions for 1 whole hour, restoring all of your MP points and HP. Well, actually, I think everyone's at full anyway.
Not me. I had 6 missing.
Well, I wish you had told Katie that before we rested.
Dang.
Wow. Okay,
only
so
6.
4 HP is restored
Oh,
to everyone.
not bad.
So
Well, no.
I don't need her.
Well, now you. Wow. Jenny just told you
No.
that.
Like, why would
she
I
doesn't
bother
need
you to waste MP if we're just gonna rest?
How do you feel about that, Katie? You gonna cry?
I didn't mean it that way.
Oh,
Mr.
Lovely cry
Manipulation.
face.
Ooh.
I didn't say it right.
Okay,
Oh
you have now rested. Congratulations.
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 I go
Congrats.
to the shaman. I want to loot the shaman first.
Oh. Oh. 6.
Almost the same HP as the tankiest enemy you've fought. It's true.
Right.
Alright, so the chest. Who wishes to open it?
Me. Oh,
Toji.
sorry. Shit.
The DM
Fine by
didn't
me,
listen
but I'll
to
go
me.
with him.
What?
I said I wanted to loot the shaman.
I
So
apologize.
he might have the key. To
I
it,
will
so-
myself to roll a 1 so you can open it first.
Does he have a key on him?
You loot the shaman. He has the same as all the other shamans. You can break the staff if you like, and he does not have a key.
Okay. I do zap the staff.
Loser.
And then
Break it on your knee.
I turn around and watch them open the chest.
Okay.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
You're opening it?
A Mondo mimic.
Yes,
A
yes.
Mondo mimic.
I rolled 7.
Yes. And this was to open the chest?
Yes.
It better not be a mimic.
It's a Mondo mimic! As you open the lid of the chest, you hear a bottle uncork, and a toxic gas comes out of the chest.
What did I say?
Yeah.
What?
You good job.
Okay,
It's
we're never
not a
not.
battle, but it's a
We're
trap.
not
Yeah.
checking
Yo.
these things.
I did
ever
keep my
again.
distance. I turn
What?
and I leave. No, I'm just kidding.
What's up?
Can I I wanted to go over there with Toshi. I don't know if anybody heard me. Can I just grab him, go fling, and throw him away from the gas?
Big.
I'm actually. I mean, the trap is kind of just like it happens. I mean, when you're opening a chest, your face is right there. So I mean, they're
Try,
going to
Trevor,
be
no
they're
dex.
going to be poisoned pretty much almost instantaneously. So
So you throw them anyway and cause more
is
damage.
poison considered magical or physical?
magical.
I put a shield or a barrier on Toshi.
Oh.
Ha!
It's kind of instant.
Oh,
Look at
20.
All right, so she takes, or he rather, takes the initial poison damage of.
So that means
It's 5,
let's
right?
see.
I
I
am
rolled max.
poisoned.
So you
You
take 12
asshole.
poison damage right
But
now.
Minus the
minus- Yeah.
Well, you take 12 poison damage immediately because her minor action is not instant to throw the barrier on you. And then when the barrier goes over you, the second proc of the poison is reduced by 5, so you take
Flash
7
heal.
more.
Flash healer right now.
Good idea.
I'm poisoned.
The poison.
Never
10. So you got a
not
flash-
checking for traps again. Stupid. Dumb.
Flash heals 1d4.
It's like taking a fireball to the face when you walk in a room.
1 plus half, which is 4. So you get healed for 5.
This is a little cushion so that the
Yay!
second proc doesn't kill you all the way.
Let's see.
After the gas clears away, you find that there is quite a bit in the large chest.
It's like they were trying to protect it or something. Okay.
Toshi.
I lay down and die.
I slowly approach after watching my friend
How
throw
much
up.
HP
Actually-
are you at?
I'm dumb. I
19
can cure
out of
poison.
28.
Damn.
I'm gonna cure her poison too.
She's no longer poisoned. You cast Cure on her and it doesn't really do much.
We're gonna rest another hour.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
I'm just gonna rest in the corner. I don't care about loot.
Cool, I'll hit the chest.
Yeah, I look in there too.
Chest can fuck itself.
The chest contains 100 gold pieces.
That's
Worth.
25 for each of us.
25 gold for each of you guys.
I don't want any fucking gold.
Okay, I take her 25.
No, I want it. I'm just gonna change my mind.
You find a scroll of decoy.
Oh.
Scroll of screw you.
Do you want that or you want me?
No,
You
I
can go
don't
for it.
want that.
Scroll of decoy. I put it on my belt.
Excellent. And you find an unidentified leather cap.
Unidentified. But it's like a leather cap armor piece.
Yep.
That means we don't know its stats or anything.
You're
We probably
currently
use one
using
of
an
those
unidentified
fancy
buckler.
scrolls.
I mean, I do have the.
But we know it's raw stats. But you mean like
Yeah.
if there's something augmented about it?
Yes.
that-
I
oh,
do
okay,
have a
okay.
scroll to
It is
identify
magical.
something.
We have like 2 or 3 of them, I think.
Yeah.
We can use it on this. I feel better about this because it's actually like a hat.
Yeah. I will use
fuck my
my
shield,
scroll of
I
identification on the hat.
You use your scroll of identification on the leather cap, revealing that is a leather cap of negation.
Ooh. Give it to him.
The cap bestows plus 4 HP, and it provides the wearer with the magical effect that if they are targeted by a hostile spell, it increases the spell failure rate of the enemy spell by 10%.
Definitely. Well, Big, you get a hat.
So, how big is this hat? Is it going to fit my head, or am I
Yes.
going to be wearing like a yarmulke of negation?
My giant Drew friend.
The only other word I can say behind
You have
besides
a
big is
you have
giant.
a leather yarmulke of negation. That's hilarious.
I'm straight up riding that shit. I don't even care. Yarmulke of negation.
God damn it.
Please call me Trevor.
Oh my
Oh God, end this jokes.
No, we just covered
Every single time that word is said. I can't even think of a time that you haven't said that.
That's fair. So how much does it increase the spell failure by, Jeff?
10%.
Interesting.
Ba-ding.
And that's it.
Wait, question.
What's up?
It specifically said hostile spell, right?
Yes.
Sweet. Because
Yeah.
I just suddenly realized that if it was a healing thing, I'd be like, fuck!
You're healed for 10. I mean 7.
Okay.
I heal you! No, I don't.
That is it for this room.
Alright.
I mean, I'm only missing 8 MP, so I'm okay to move on.
Wait, she needs to
I'm
heal.
gonna take a nap.
I would
that's
say
right,
heal her to
yeah.
full, then let's rest again.
Okay. I heal Toshi.
Just to make sure that
18.
it's really worth it, I cast ice on the chest to make sure it's empty.
2d4.
You cast ice on the chest, and it splinters a bit and becomes very cold.
And I'm just like, good.
So you get healed for 10.
And now I rest.
Thank
her.
you.
I'll take watch this time so everybody else can rest.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Stand watch. Well,
Stand by me.
Wow, you guys are getting so lucky with these rolls. You rest for an hour. If your MP is restored, and your HP does not recover anything on the second hour.
Okay. Alright. I want to leave this room post haste and go down the center hallway.
Is everyone in agreement?
Yes.
You all lead back to the main chamber. Alright, you arrive back to the main chamber, and you see that there is one tunnel that you have not traveled down yet. Order?
Second. First.
Yeah.
Okay. And then third,
Fourth.
fourth. Okay.
Yeah.
Toshi's like, I'm in the shadows.
Ooh.
I'm like a ninja turtle, but I'm a rat. So I'm Master
Okay.
Splinter. We're literally underground in a cave. I am Master Splinter.
We in the tunnels.
What do we find?
The tunnel very quickly slopes upward just a little bit, leading into a small little alcove.
Bad Frank lives.
I just washed this robe.
And your torch and mage light are still going, yeah, because
Yeah.
you never deactivated.
Oh, yeah.
it.
I just let it float above me. I don't want to hold it because my arm gets tired.
At the top of the slope, you come across like a little widening in the path, so a little like alcove, where you see a gargantuan beast currently sitting and leaning back against one of the walls.
He looks like a bro.
Could you describe the
Kind
beast?
of leaning.
The beast looks like a gigantic ape.
Kind of like Big.
With
Only less apish.
basically like no neck, like the head is almost like on top of just like shoulders,
Or more, you know what I mean.
and it has this bizarre like demonic looking face. It's just like
We obviously need to kill it.
I cast scan.
He feels it and attacks.
gargantuan beast, currently sleeping,
Oh,
24 HP, 7 defense, and has the attack of
we could kill him before he wakes up.
Yeah.
6 and can slam, causing a stun effect.
I sneak.
Okay, we all need to hit it at the same time and he'll
11.
die.
So down for just all walking up the stairs,
Yeah,
right?
let's do that.
Wait,
Like, even if
what
it's
if what if it turns out he's not evil?
you and me zap it at the same time as Big's going jab.
Alright.
And then I'll put death
And get
sentence on
Toshi
it.
in there. She's the one who does all the freaking damage.
Just in case.
This is so sad.
But I snuck.
I'm serious. Do you want to do it,
Let's do it.
Trevor?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Zapping up the actual fucker.
Ready to roll? On
You
count of
guys-
3.
You guys get into prime position.
1, 2, 3, 14.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Natural 17.
Nice.
Roll damage.
Toshi?
I think I snuck, so I don't get to go yet, do I?
No, you snuck before everyone got into position, so you're like right there with them.
Okay. 4.
Is he dead?
I 12 damage with my swing.
8 from me.
Yeah.
And 7 or 8 from 8. So
8 for
A
me.
lot of damage is incurred.
Does he take holy damage?
Oh, wait.
The-
Shoot.
well, I mean, he can
don't-
take holy damage. He's not weak to
we
it.
dealt
Oh,
28
okay.
total.
The gargantuan beast literally wakes up and goes, and then just falls back asleep.
Really?
Is it dead or
Asleep.
Okay.
Oh.
It's dead.
I killed him so fast.
And falls asleep
Scan is
forever.
the best.
Scan is the best.
Silly.
Literally just added to the chat. I regret nothing.
This is so sad.
This is the Kitsui. Honestly, this
Yes.
is why I got Scan. I told Jeff, Scan is a beautiful psychology ability because it eliminates any sort of mystery or
Yeah.
fear from anything. That's exactly why I got it.
Yeah.
And it's cheap too. It's only 3 MP.
It's cheap.
You're
I
cheap.
think it's cheap, like it's
I know.
really
You're
unfair,
not.
and I'm like, yeah, I know, right? Fuck.
Cast off all
I search
fear.
his body to see if there's any keys or anything he was like guarding or something.
You search around the body and you find mostly bones. Some bones still have flesh and cloth attached to
Ooh.
it. And you recognize some of the cloth as being, you guessed it, rogue clothes.
Cool.
So you're like, well, this looks like about 1 or 2 bodies worth of bones and clothes.
Is there any like trinkets on from them that we can take back with us?
Everything is basically broken, like the bows that they
Let's-
use.
Let's take the
Damn.
rags back at the very least,
Yeah.
just as proof
Carrying
of
any
something.
more bodies.
Yeah. We got one body to worry about already.
Not carrying any more bodies.
Are you adding the rags?
That's what I wrote that for. Don't forget the body.
Oh.
You
okay.
just wrote "Don't forget" and that's it. That's hilarious. Don't forget. Don't forget what?
It's like having a remember all in Harry
Yeah,
Potter.
yeah.
Like, I don't remember what I talked about.
What I've done.
Yeah.
Dear God, that's funny. Okay, well the alcove narrows back to a tunnel again, and you may proceed if you like. Oh, and the experience you gain for that is 50.
Okay.
Fitting.
Seems fitting.
Fitting. 15.
Fitty, huh?
Alright.
Just fucking annihilated that thing. I'm sorry.
I was actually curious to know how you guys would go about it. But Tommy had the excellent idea to get scammed.
I was slightly worried that maybe it was not an evil creature, but I feel a little better now that we checked the body.
You still don't know if it was an evil creature or not.
True.
I mean,
That's
it could
very
have been
true.
a
He
very-
may have just
it's
collected
still,
all
it
that
could have
stuff.
been a good gargantuan beast, and
He's like, we meet
decides
like
to eat some rogues.
we
you know.
meet this guy near the end who's like captured, and he's like, "Did you find my friend? He went out to find help." And it turns out it was the giant guy we just killed.
It's like, oh, that's him.
I don't know. He's just gargantuan.
Wait, it has knife wounds and magical wounds? You guys!
Watford's face got smashed in.
God, I hope we find a living soul down here besides evil.
Did you say that you guys were progressing? I'm sorry, I didn't. I couldn't tell.
I am progressing. Are you guys progressing?
I am
Oh, yeah.
progressing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we signing up with progressive then?
I already have them.
Oh.
Nope.
The path slopes back downwards in about an equal amount as it did
Oh, no.
upwards, and it levels out. And as it levels out, you hear kind of like muffled like.
Zombies. Undead.
Someone's having sex.
Dang it.
This is a good sex.
Of all the things it could have been.
That sound kind of bored. I guess this is happening.
So come to peace with it.
I try to sense any magic from this area before we go further.
You fail.
Damn it.
Magic sense. 4.
You fail. Sorry.
God damn
We're
it.
so good at this.
We're
Great,
the best
great job.
mages.
Okay.
Are you sneaking again?
Yes.
She's snuffing.
Jesus.
God, calm down.
She's got to let
4.
them know she's ruling.
You roll a 4 on your sneak. Big, are you still at the head of the party? Excellent.
Big.
As you guys progress, you hear the moaning get a little bit louder, and you realize that there are several moanings.
Uh-oh.
Orgy.
Sunday morning.
I was just about to make that joke.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope, can't handle it.
You come into probably you come to the end of this tunnel, and there is I'd say kind of a medium scale room. It's a little bit smaller than the room that you guys fought the Mondo Hog in. And in the middle of the room, you see. I want to say what was it? Sorry, let me read this real quick. So you see a total of 5 zombies, one of which is
Oh.
one of which is glowing a very faint golden color.
Huh.
Crap.
It's carrying good loot.
Be ready to taunt because I'm going to be doing a lot of damage in a second.
Now, first-person shooters have taught me glowing skeletal zombie-like things are primed to explode. So headshot that motherfucker right now.
Katie, is that 40 feet or 20-foot radius?
Did I write that? Let's see.
I believe it's 20.
It's 20. It's 20.
Okay, thank
20.
you, because I was going to say I didn't
So
write
you're
that.
not in range to deal damage to the zombies yet. However, you know that if you were to advance any further, like a minor action movement, you would be in range to hit all 5 of them.
I ice coffin the golden one.
Oh, look at him
There
taking
you
initiative.
go.
12.
It is
Not
successful.
the highest dex, man.
I will approach
Let me look
closer
at something
once
real quick,
Big
actually.
charges in.
It is range combat, that's why I'm not really fighting it.
Ice coffin and ice deal the same amount of damage?
Ice Coffin is written that way because it is more meant for CC, and it also procs twice.
No.
It's
Oh, the
per turn.
damage procs twice? Oh,
No.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
it's 2d4 or whatever each turn.
Because I thought it said freeze target for 2 turns. I didn't realize the damage procs twice.
Yep.
Beauty. Okay, count that as a roll, I guess. 3, and that's a reroll. 1. Fuck. 4 plus 2 is 6 plus 8 is 14. So 14, you're frozen.
You deal 14 damage. Oh, actually, wait. Sorry. You deal 11 damage.
Okay.
Let's see here. You deal 11 damage, and do you remember your casting roll for Ice Coffin?
Ice coffin was 14.
14?
No, 12. It's still on it. 12.
12. He resists the frozen effect.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm learning.
Yes, it's okay. Big.
If I were to charge, does that count as like ranged? Or is that just
Yeah,
halfway through my turn to
that's.
charge it?
It counts as starting during a range turn, but you don't necessarily reach there during range turn. It's more like you
Well,
just
if you'd
get
like to know,
initiative.
that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, it's more like you just get initiative during the first round of melee combat. Excellent. So you charge forward.
Yep, I
do
want
you-
to target
do you-
the big shag nasty,
Big Shag Nasty.
Ew.
meaning the one that's glowing.
Okay. You target the glowing one with a nice charge. The other 4 zombies just kind of like, Toshi, you are snucked still. Are you advancing or are you going to stay ranged?
No, man. I'm advancing
She Game Boy
to
advancing.
McShag.
To McShags. Okay. McShags. I like it. Soul.
Hi. Step forth. And then I do damage with my divine presence.
Nah.
Because I am divine.
And I'm present currently.
I am currently present here.
Wasn't there.
1d4, so 2. Plus my magic, which is 8. So 10 10 damage, yeah.
It's D4 plus magic for divine
Yeah.
presence.
My magic is at 8 now.
Super. You deal 10 holy damage
To all 5?
to all of them.
Yes.
Please taunt.
Yeah, right.
You have so much aggro,
Oh,
it's
I'm
not
ready.
funny.
I'm not gonna taunt.
I immediately put mage armor on myself.
Oh, it's not
afterwards.
holy damage, it's true damage. That's what it is.
Mm.
I specifically wrote it that way because it's like
Bonuses.
they're taking damage because that they're already undead.
Oh, yeah.
So it'd be like punishing them on top of punishing them.
Yeah.
I put mage armor on myself.
Very smart. Very smart game.
You
Very
put
smart.
mage armor on yourself and it is successful.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Mage armor 1d6 plus half magic. 3,
7.
7, and then 1d6.
tired, guys.
Me too, man. Are you quitting?
No,
Okay, good.
No.
I haven't hit him yet.
You've literally dealt 50 damage
Holy
Damn.
butts!
because you are divine.
We got divine inspiration.
Congratulations.
Nice.
The zombies look relatively peeved. And they all advance toward you
Oh god.
very quickly.
Help.
Alarmingly fast, actually. You're like, oh, these guys are much faster than
They're
I.
zombies.
I'm
They're not
used to.
fast.
Well, these
What
ones
lore
are.
is this?
They move with a demonic speed.
God.
That's
It's
ungodly.
worse than I thought.
That's ungodly.
Charge.
big connects with Shagnasty. What'd you call him? Okay, go
Yeah,
and
Big Shagnasty.
roll your beautiful bean footage.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Hey, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Not
Good enough.
you.
That's 14 to hit.
You hit.
2 plus 2 is 4, plus 5 is 9, plus 4 from charge is 13 damage.
You deal 13 damage.
A 13.
13.
13.
And Jeff,
Shagnasty goes.
I'm gonna go ahead and say now that I'm gonna taunt. So,
Okay. Which
Probably
just
three?
good.
Which 3 targets do you taunt? If you decide to taunt 3.
Shag Nasty and whatever. Yeah, the other ones are all literally identical, even with damage.
Yeah.
I don't know. The big guy and 2 randos.
You got it.
You got it, dude.
You got it. Let's see here. Zombies will be able to retaliate before player phase because you engage them. So Shagnasty strikes along with 2 of their zombie minions. Shagnasty hits.
Shag nasty.
The other zombie hits. And the other zombie hits. This is terrific.
For you.
see here. Oh,
You and I have different definitions for that.
Yeah. I know. So let's see. I'm gonna do the lesser, like the zombies first.
Don't worry, guys. I have a Yamaka and I'll be okay.
Oh, they just do flat damage. That's fine. Alright, so you take 5 from each of the lesser zombies, so for a total of 10. But you have relentless, so it only does 8 damage total.
Okay?
And then
Shag Nasty.
Shagnasty attempts to maul you, which is successful,
Damn.
and deals 6 bleed damage.
Oh god.
So I'll take that again next turn.
Yes. Plus it is 2 ice damage right now.
I'm sorry. That was my fault.
Actually, hey Jeff,
What's
I
up?
have 10% ice resistance.
It is such a low number, I'm not going to lessen it.
Damn.
Oh no, I'm at 30 health.
Ah,
Shoot.
Oh, wait,
shoot.
Jeff, your
What?
calculations for Shag Nasty, did that take into account my Relentless?
No,
One
I
ice?
did not take into account relentless. My apologies.
Oh no, I'm at 31 health.
Yeah. And then next turn you will only take 5 bleed damage instead of 6.
Hi.
The other 2 zombies move right along past Big, and they attempt to reach Soul and attack Soul, but they are not able to attack Soul this turn.
Ha.
Player phase. Toshi.
Nah.
You are very easily able to attack one of the zombies that is going for Soul, or you may use a minor action of movement to get into the fight with Big.
I want to hit the big one.
I would recommend protecting Soul.
Fine.
Just a hint. No, you do what you want to do. That's just my recommendation.
You play Toshi how you want to play Toshi.
Yeah.
If you want to be a heartless prick, you do that.
Jeez.
There's only room for one of those. in
So
this game.
judgy.
I mean, no, you got two right here.
I will backstab one of the ones that's attacking her or trying to attack her.
A lot of them. Oh wait, no,
Well,
that's
there's
right.
only two.
Never mind.
There's only two.
I rolled 12.
Your backstab is successful. In fact, I believe that kills the zombie.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
You have an offhand attack available.
Yeah, I'll stab another one with it.
Stab.
1.
Fuck.
That is a fail.
Oh, well.
Sorry.
Faster than we ever
You
thought.
do not drop your dagger.
Oh, wow, you're kinder than I remember.
It's 1 in 6.
I thought I remember you doing like if it's a snake eyes at all.
Oh no. I believe that's the end of your turn, unless you have a minor action that you want to do. Like, do you wish to
Sneak.
move around at all? You can't sneak, right?
No.
Okay. Big.
I'm gonna keep wailing on Big Shag Nasty.
Big and nasty.
Go for it.
I was gonna try and death sentence that thing.
Brr. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's
Nasty.
nice.
That, I believe so. That is a 19 to hit.
You bean the fuck out of Shag Nasty. Roll damage.
1 plus 1
Oh, terrific.
Wow.
is a grand total of 7 damage.
You do 7 damage.
Scary big.
Oh yeah.
Are we allowed to know how much damage he's accumulated or no?
No.
Okay.
I believe that's it for your turn, unless you wish to
Yeah.
retaunt.
I'm going to regardless, so I'm just gonna go ahead and call it now that I'm taunting.
The same 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Might as well just keep them next to me.
You retaunt. 10.
I cast fire on Shag Nasty.
Oh, yeah. Do I take my bleed damage then?
Yes, you take 5 damage.
Got it.
I wonder if there's
4,
an
which still
ASMR
counts.
video of somebody belching into the mic.
3
Shocked
plus
there wasn't.
8. 11 fire. 11 burning.
I found my
Do
calling.
11 burning damage.
It's perfect.
The
No
dark
weakness to
one.
fire? Really? My god.
This
There
is
probably
this
is.
a difficult
I'm
one.
pretty sure there would be one.
In
somewhere
fact,
out
you
there.
actually only do 9 burning damage.
Okay, I understand why it's golden now. The motherfucker.
Lots of
Why?
elemental resistances.
motherfucker.
Did he take the 11 ice again?
No, because he resisted the freezing effect.
Oh, do I?
I'm sorry.
Does he resist the burn?
You said 11 damage,
Yes.
but he only took 9 burning.
Okay, is he going to take the 9 burning next turn? Or do
You
I?
assume so. He didn't resist the burn effect, if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
But the ice coffin has a hard CC effect, which I had to roll a resistance to that.
Right.
Damage over time isn't something that something can resist really, unless they actually have like damage over time resistances, or like they pass a Constitution roll. Who knows? Oh, so many options. Okay. Is there anything else we should do? I don't think there's.
No,
much
I
to do.
don't have any minors or anything that I can do.
Soul.
Another proc of my thingy-majigger.
So, Fitty.
It's gonna do
See,
so much fucking
3
damage.
plus. It's all magic. That's right. Yeah. So 3 plus 8.
11.
Ooh, that's 1 more damage than last time.
You
Yes,
do.
it is.
And then
You do 11 damage to all of them, and they are all extremely fucked up.
good. And then Trevor, you got bleed damage on you still?
No,
40
he's,
went.
yeah.
Okay.
Nah, I'm good now.
How much health are you at?
I am at 26 out of 48.
Okay.
I'm okay.
I'm just gonna. Then I'm gonna zap one of them.
There's a zombie like right in front of you.
Yeah, I'll zap the one.
He's
right
gonna
in front of
attack
me then. I'll zap him.
That was
Holy.
very intelligent.
I'll go bzz. I'll make the sound with my character's mouth. She'll go bzz. And
You go, bzz, and it falls in front of you. You're like, ha. You're like, take that, dweeb.
Well, don't put words in her mouth.
And then I'm gonna throw a flash heal really quick on Mr. Big over there.
Excellent.
Mr. Big.
I love how
18.
Katie has kept me from hitting that half.
Yeah.
Thing I get to. I have never actually gotten it. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had that.
We'll resort to that in emergencies anyway.
True. You get healed for 7.
7. Fuck, what is there? Is that 20? So 35. Alright.
You healed for 7.
I don't think any of the zombies attacked me. Yeah.
Oh, welcome.
They
Well,
got
thanks
to you,
for
and then one was backstabbed, and then the other one got zapped before it was able to attack you. Let's see here.
My mage armor would be off of me by now, right?
The two. What's that?
Would my mage armor be gone by now?
No, it's only been one turn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You still got more turns.
No.
It didn't really do you any good, but hey,
Ah.
it was there just in case.
True.
The two zombies attempt to maul you.
Sounds so casual about it.
One of them
Jeff.
missed. What's that?
Jeff, I totally miscalculated. I forgot that my shield is shitty and doesn't get the full benefit from blocking, so I actually only have 7 defense. I apologize.
I hate you. That means you would have incurred one more attack this session.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, fucking hit me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Okay. So the zombie attacks you and deals 4 bleed damage, and then Shag Nasty attacks you and hits you for 7 plus
There goes the
2
flash
ice
shield.
damage.
Plus what? I'm sorry?
7 plus 2 ice damage, so a total of 9.
Total of 8.
Or 8.
because-
Yes. So you took 8, and then the actual 4 bleed damage is actually 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, now I'm at half health.
There you go.
Oh my
Now I
god.
get my thing.
Is that a racial thing?
What, Adrenaline Rush?
Yeah.
That's a warrior ability. It's an ability that warriors in the past have never gotten. Also, I believe it's below half HP, not half or below.
Well, fuck you.
Stub your toe.
Oh my god.
Step up your game, bro.
Just have somebody else hit me then.
Well,
I zap him.
you'll take 3 points. You'll take 3 points of bleed damage on your next turn.
Here,
so
I'll just
that'll
zap
trigger
you
it.
real quick.
All right. It is player phase. Toshi.
Player pays.
All right. I'm gonna attack whatever one's closest to me with
There's 3 glomped around big right now, and since you're not sneaking, you're actually able to close that distance. As just a minor action.
And what about her?
There's no more around her.
Okay. And what about that guy?
There's
I'm
none
at a
around
distance.
No.
Can I? Might I
Okay.
suggest hitting the golden one?
Oh.
Yeah, because it's the boss.
The boss.
The boss.
The big one?
Not sure if it's any bigger, but it's gold.
Then what have you been calling the McNasty or the big one?
The Shag Nasty is
Shag
the big
Nasty is
one.
the gold one, yeah.
I just called it that because I stole it from a book.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Mm.
I'm gonna stab that
Like,
one with a
fuck 'em up.
poison thorn that I have
Oh.
on me. Why not?
Is
With
it on your
s-
belt?
Yes.
Excellent.
With 6.
Okay. Go ahead and I'm going to count that poison thorn as just an extra point of poison damage on your attack.
Okay.
So actually, you know what? I just realized how low of health this guy had. It dies.
Cool.
Yeah. There's no point.
Thank God.
There's
Gagging
no
around
point.
that. That's
Great.
funny. Your offhand attack.
I'm gonna throw the crude breakable knife that I have at another one of them with a 10.
You throw a knife, and you get a minus because you don't have a throwing ability, but You have enough dex to cover for the minus. So it sticks into the chest of one and it falls over dead.
Cool.
There is one zombie
Yeah.
left, and it is really, really effed up.
Kill it.
Big.
Can I take my bleed damage now so that I get my damage bonus?
Sure.
Sweet.
That would technically you being holding your turn, and then taking the bleed damage, and then instead of Zen going, Zen allows you to go ahead and go.
Thanks, Zen.
You take your
Alright,
3
I'm
bleed
swinging
damage.
this mofo. What's that?
You take your 3 bleed damage, and you now have adrenaline rush.
Oh, yeah. Just watch, I'm gonna fucking miss now. I might have just fucking missed.
Oh my god.
What's your
Ruben.
total?
Oh, that's 9 to hit.
9? That hits. That's fine.
Oh, thank you, God.
I mean, it is like a
Okay.
level 2 dungeon, so...
That's true. Alright. 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 5 strength is 12, plus con plus 2. That's 19 damage.
Well, you brought it from 21 damage to 40 damage, and it dies very easily. In fact, your mace literally caves in the top of its head, and it goes all the way down to its jaw.
That's
Ooh.
disgusting.
Yeah.
It is completely donezo.
It's a very dead.
It's a very, very dead undead thing. Congratulations, you guys.
He's more
Thank you.
dead than he was before.
Upon that zombie dying again and hitting the ground, you hear the faint sound of an angelic choir fill the cavern,
Beautiful.
but only for a brief moment.
Okay.
It means
I look around temporarily confused, like I heard it, and I was like... Okay,
You guys get experience.
Zen literally looks up at the ceiling. Because did we actually hear the music, or was it just like a theoretical, like, it's just nice and peaceful?
It's nice and peaceful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say
There
was-
wasn't an actual choir behind it.
What I was gonna say is, like, I look up, Zen's like, Diablo's weird.
Diablo is really weird.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Okay, so if you guys want to know why that happened, because in the game, when you clear out the dungeon, it goes,
So it lets you know you're done. That's
Yeah.
kind of nice.
yeah. All right.
I wish Skyrim had that.
I know, right?
Did
you
I
can't
do
rest with enemies
everything?
nearby. Fuck.
That's tough.
Where is this enemy? And
I've
it's
gone
just
through
hiding in the
every
bushes.
tunnel.
Yes. All right, guys. So your experience for this is. Oh, by the way, the boss's name was Corpse Fire.
Oh, cool.
Huh.
Just so you know, it had spectral hits, meaning random elemental damage, which always rolled ice for some reason.
Huh.
Can I get my breakable knife back?
I thought it
Or
was
is
just
done?
because Tommy hit it with ice and it was all cold.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
It didn't break. So
Ah,
yes, you may
I will
retrieve your
recollect
breakable
my
knife.
breakable knife.
Yes.
Eh.
Yes, you have your crude knife back. So it's going to be 160 plus.
We'll disequip Ropey.
Oh, wow. You guys get 250 experience points.
Holy
You guys
shit!
are racking the experience
Wow.
up this session.
250.
250.
Less than 500 points away from leveling again.
Easy.
Woo! Easy. It's because you're divine presence. Shut up.
Any bodies or anything in this one?
There's 5
There's
zombies.
5 zombies.
And
Well,
I'm
I
glad
mean-
you asked, because as you examine the rest of the room, now that there's no zombies in the way and being persistent on attacking and mauling you guys. Let's see here. Blah, 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 blah.
Some gold.
Blah, 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 blah,
Perhaps.
You're disturbing the people watching the stream, Tommy. They're trying to enjoy themselves right now.
Yeah, how dare you?
What? You could hear you over the Skittles.
They want to stare at Jeff's face. And move it, like,
No, please don't ever do that. Okay. Sorry, it's like, god damn it.
ASMR.
Could
Could you imagine an ASMR video and just suddenly you're like,
What's with you and ASMR?
I didn't know what it was until like a year ago.
Corpse Fire's corpse had a chipped gem on it. And it's a ruby. A chipped ruby.
Oh, that's so pretty.
So that is your loot.
do we sense magic from it?
Matches the color of my
Yes,
eyeballs.
you do. You don't even have to roll for it.
Oh.
Is it similar to the the sapphire that I got?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like the same
Would you-
quality, but red instead of...
Would you mind if I take it because I already have the sapphire with a
How
bag
dare you
in
ask
a,
me that question?
in a nice leather bag, so I can
Go
just put
ahead.
ruby in that.
Oh, so you wanted to
Go
put it
for
in
it.
a nice little bag.
In case they're like a
have-
collection.
Look at a
Yeah.
nice leather
Alright.
yarmulke.
Let's see here.
I've got an all black motif going, so if there's
In
an
Corpse
onyx, I'll
Fire's
take it.
little den here, you find what appears to be a motionless body on the ground in the back of the room.
Careful on approach. Shall we check it for nefarious magics?
What kind of body? Is
I'm
it
gonna-
like a
I'll do
human
it.
body or like an undead
So
body?
to answer your question, you don't sense any nefarious magics coming from it, and you examine it.
13 plus 8 magic. But
Oh, magic.
she's
You
not a
don't-
magic user
You
anyway.
don't sense any extra magics. And to answer your question, it looks like the body adorned in the same Sisterhood rogue attire.
Okay.
Shit, that's another
She's
body.
still alive.
Do you examine it?
I immediately examine.
No. Just heal her.
No, I don't. I rolled a nat 1.
You roll an 18 on your examine check. That's amazing. She appears to be dead, but she's not.
Oh,
You notice that she's still barely breathing. Her breaths are shallow, and she is making very quiet and soft, yet terrible wheezing noises.
I better heal her.
I nudge her and I say, "Can you heal that?"
She has a mix of like a yellow bile and blood coming out of her mouth.
Huh.
Ew.
She is missing a chunk of her jaw,
Oh.
Ew.
and her eyes are glossed over in gray.
Please, quickly.
Yeah, I heal her. Another 18.
You
Which
cast,
will be a crit at some point.
Hopefully it doesn't kill her.
you cast heal on her, and it appears to not have much effect.
Oh, really? Shit. Big, you gotta carry her back. Hurry!
Can you cast cure on her?
I could try.
Oh yeah, you examined her with an 18, right?
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, you beat the DC check on that. Upon further examination, after realizing that your heal didn't do much, you're able to tell that if she's left untreated, like proper treatment, she will probably die within an hour or so.
Would my cure do nothing then? Would I
You
know?
can try.
Okay, I'll try to cure her.
Really
I know that's the third
Wow.
18 in a row.
You have a lot of 18s. She appears to not be making as bad of noises
Okay.
anymore. But her condition is still god
Pretty
awful.
bad.
Yes, sir.
I pick her up gently, like princess style, and immediately start booking it for the exit.
I just imagine this really big guy
Leave the
just.
rest of the crew to plunder or whatever.
I shout after him, "Good boy, Big."
Upon picking up her body,
Your officer.
you notice a quill and a scroll drop out of her hand.
I leave it for the party to deal with.
I pick them up and I examine.
You now have a quill,
15.
and the scroll has frantic scribblings on it, and it says, "To my only son Rolf, I will always love you in this lifetime and the next. May the sisterhood and then just scribbles.
Damn.
I give it to Soul and I say, "I have no heart, you deliver it." And I walk after Big.
I take the. I put it in my inventory. And then before leaving, I figured why not look around for a chest.
Is there any gold hanging out?
Oh, Big's got the horribly wounded soldier. He's fine. Where's the money?
No. You do not find any extra loot aside from the chipped ruby.
Okay, I decide to take off then.
Me too.
We leave together.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, 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 dun.
Wow, we all stopped at the same moment too. That was freaking sexy.
Yeah, that was cool. You arrive to the steep, muddy slope at the entrance of the cave, and you find the other corpse also there.
Fuck 'em. No, leave
Yeah,
that.
just
I'll-
leave
I'll
it.
Carry off with the
But-
wounded stick.
When I pass her, I immediately grab if there's like anything on her body that I could take to bring back. I do that at least, like her cloak or something that
Sure.
Or her finger.
honors her. Yeah, I cut her fingers off and I bring them with
No,
me.
ew.
Her family will surely
Get
remember
back
who
and
she
they're like,
is
You could
with
have
her
just brought
finger.
the ring that was on the finger.
We wanted to make sure that you knew who it was.
Does she have any jewelry?
No, but you do find a small piece of parchment on her person, and it is
Oh.
basically like her like objective.
Oh, okay.
And upon reading it, it's like captain's orders. She's a scout.
Okay. I guess I'll take the note too.
Alright. Make my way to the entrance. I'm sure we're gonna have to roll
You are
dice for that fucking
you are rolling up, or you are looking up this incline,
Yeah.
and Big's got this body, and you're looking at another actual corpse, and you're like, "Fuck."
I make my way up
Yep, same.
Making my way up.
while pushing on Big's butt to make sure that he has some, left.
So Big wants to go first. He didn't say
Big
that.
would like to go first just to try and get this woman out of here as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can follow him.
You roll a 17.
Yeah.
19.
19.
Damn.
He was on 19 and it flipped over to a 3.
Are you still helping his buttocks?
But you have, what decks do you have? 3?
3, so 6.
6?
Okay.
It's tough
You are
with another
comfortably
body.
able to assist Big and yourself. You're able to comfortably go up, but Big's enormous lumbering body while carrying someone, you see him slip and kneel down, and he kind of drops the person, but like stumbles and recovers a little bit, but he's not able to make it up while holding the woman.
I go
Toshi,
like
are you following us?
Yes.
Okay. Can Toshi and I assist carrying the person along with us?
I can take her back once we're up the hill.
I'm little. I don't know how much help I'm gonna be.
I can help,
I
but
think
I'm-
any help will be helpful at this point if the big guy can't do it. So
I'll just go under his shoulder and try to like arch him back up onto his feet.
I assist in some general way. 14.
I guess I don't help. I rolled a 1.
You are unable to help, but you're able to make yourself or help yourself up the hill.
Cool.
You need to roll a d20.
2.
I imagine you're going up the hill because you were going to help.
Yeah. I would just like to, express my own opinions about things occasionally. 17.
You got 17?
Yeah.
I asked you if you wanted to. I didn't tell you you had to.
Easy, folks.
Anyway, how'd it go?
The 17 combined with your 14 is actually quite good. You have 4 strength
Yep.
and you're 0 strength, but you do have the benefit of having 4 legs. So,
Ew.
yeah. So you
I can
guys
just put her
are
in my
actually
mouth and drag her up.
quite stable. You do have to resort to setting her body down and dragging her through some of the rougher patches, but you're able to get
That
her
sucks.
up to the top of the hill. And so you now have basically Soul, Zen, Toshi, and the dying body up at the top of the hill. And Big is at the bottom like, I could try again.
Yeah.
Make it up that hill, boy.
What's the ground like, Jeff? Is it just
the,
pure mud?
yeah, it just has a thick layer of mud on top of basically just like a stone cave.
Alright, well, I guess I just try to climb up it again. I got nothing else I can try.
Yeah. I mean, you rolled a 3 when you were trying to carry a body up.
I loved
so.
mud as a
Yeah.
kid.
Mm-hmm.
Just watch
Dude,
now. I'm
mud
gonna
was
nat
so
40.
fun.
Yeah.
17.
What was that?
17.
Oh, plus what? Your dex? Yeah, you're fine.
No, that is with my dex.
Okay, yeah, you're able to trudge up just fine. Slow, but fine.
Alright, when I get up to the top, I'll take the body again if they don't want to carry it and start running my way to camp.
Excellent. You come to the grassy patch outside. You said you take the body back.
Yeah.
Okay. You take the body back, and it is well, it's been like, yeah, it's nighttime. It's dark. Because you guys rest and stuff inside there quite a bit. And you're able to it's still a grassy area, so you're able to make your way through it kind of at a slower pace. But then you eventually get to the path, and Your first fork leads south, or you can go straight.
Would I remember the way back to camp?
Yes. That would be
That's the way
straight.
Cool. I'll follow you.
I just mentioned running up going, big.
The trail eventually becomes northbound, and you see the rogue encampment in the distance.
It's a rogue encampment now.
Well, that's bad.
Oh no. Nice catch.
Actually, I should probably reroll. No, that wasn't enough. Okay. The woman you are carrying lets out her last shallow breath.
Oh,
Aw. Damn.
that sucks.
Well, fuck.
Goodbye, lady.
Well, at least we
Worth a
can bury
shot.
her.
Well, I keep carrying her body to camp.
Aww. Everyone has the sads.
Yeah, thanks.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Don't you feel good
anytime.
about yourself?
Yeah.
If I had a heart, it would be broken.
There's a couple of rogue mercenaries at the station at the south entrance of the rogue encampment, and they see that you're carrying a body of one of their sisters, and they run forward immediately. And they're basically like asking a bunch of questions in the distance, and then they see upon closer inspection that you're carrying a corpse, and they immediately become sad and basically instruct you to deliver the corpse to Kasha.
Well, at least they didn't think that I killed her. I was worried about that first.
I would say bring
What'd
it.
you do?
We gotta bring it to Cashew, and I'll show her the note as well, because she could probably get this note to. Was it her son? It
Yes.
Was for Raoul? Yeah.
Rolf.
Rolf, that's what it was.
Rolf.
So, I go to Cashew. Miss Cashew.
I will follow.
Cashew nut.
You get to Cashew. I've started saying it now too.
See what you started, Tommy?
Yep.
Good job, Tommy.
Cassia is still awake, surprisingly. And her expression is grave yet grateful. Through talking to her, you find out that the woman's name was Sarah, and she says that Rolf is currently staying temporarily with the blacksmith.
Well, we have a note that isn't quite finished for her, so you can probably send this to them. And I give her the note.
Cassia is like, I'm really not good at this, but alright. And pockets the scroll.
I'm so mad my healing didn't work.
Yeah.
God damn
It's okay.
it.
You tried.
Sorry.
It
and then
was a
Get to climb up the
disease
goddamn
unbeknownst to you.
Yeah.
What?
I also give her the other stuff I collected from the other scouts. Like I had a note, 2 captain's orders, and some like of the cloth.
Mm-hmm. She's able to identify one of the, like, because of the orders that you collected, the one that you guys left at the bottom of the incline at the den. She identifies that one as Fiora, and the other like cloths and stuff. She's like, these
No
are
clue.
still unidentifiable. But if you claim that you got them off of other corpses, then we're talking about at least 3 other sisters that we've lost.
We cleared the way, but I definitely don't suggest anybody else go down in there. We probably should just, block off that area.
She
Shit.
asks
Caution
basically
tape.
like, so you guys cleared out the den, I imagine? She goes,
Thoroughly.
her reaction is basically like, holy cow. Like, and she can't express her things enough, basically. And she says that she'll inform Akara in the morning when she rouses eventually, and she says, this is the least I can do. Sorry. Yeah, she says, this is the least I can do to reward you guys. Thank you. You get 250 experience points.
Hell yeah.
And she rewards the party with, well, I'm not going to have her give you guys unidentified leather armor because she was able to identify it. She gives you steadfast leather armor.
Oh.
It has plus 6 HP, increases spell failure rate by 5% because it's leather armor, and it grants the wearer with plus 4 versus knockdown and stun checks.
Is it one for all of us?
No, just one.
Just one? Who wants it?
I mean, I'll take it unless Toshi could use a bit of a boost.
I don't know.
I mean, it's awesome for my character, but I want to make sure.
Yeah, it's
nobody else
got
gets
the
it.
bonuses. It doesn't really make sense for me.
Okay, then
I
yeah, I'll
don't
take
the
it.
extra HP. Do it, bro. Bruh.
Steadfast leather armor.
Yes.
Plus 6 HP. Oh no, my spell failure is 5% or 10% now. Whatever will I do?
Uh-oh.
And then, what was it? Plus 4 against knockdown checks?
Yeah, plus 4 against knockdown and stun checks.
Bueno. Jesus Christ, I have 54 HP now.
Woo!
What?
Damn. You're
You know
a
what?
mad tank.
So
I
so
am a
tank.
hardcore tank. I barely do any damage.
Yet.
Life of a tank.
Yep.
Yet.
Right.
Yep. Alright, guys. Kasha is still basically like
What's up?
grief stricken.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Sad.
I'm sorry
Is
for
there
your
some
loss.
place I should take the body for her?
Do you want us to bury the body for you?
She says no. The sisterhood has their own way of basically own ritual with any corpses.
I swear to God, if it's burying, I'm gonna roll my eyes and be like, we could have done. What the fuck?
Special burying.
Da, 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 da. They blow on the horn.
Taps.
They have the guns.
Why didn't you use those earlier?
You have guns?
They're just for this and nothing else.
What do you think we can use them to shoot at people?
It is late at night.
It is.
I know, but also in game.
Ah.
What would you guys like to do?
I would like to find a new direction.
A new direction.
I want some more
We
stew.
may-
How about One Direction?
Stew.
I'd like to sleep until morning.
Oh,
Same,
yeah.
Makes
but
sense.
first I'm going to ask where the blacksmith is, but I can only say big and hope that Soul will translate for me.
I imagine the blacksmith's not going to open until the morning, though.
No, I mean, like, didn't think she meant that he was staying with the blacksmith here in the camp, was she?
Yes, she was.
My friend Big
Then
here
I wanna
wants
say-
to know where the blacksmith is.
You know where the blacksmith is. Upon the
Did
last
you
time you
go there
guys searched
this
around the town.
Don't be silly, Big. You know where the blacksmith is.
Big's like, big? Oh.
I point to all the bleeding, weeping wounds on me and just go like, big.
Okay.
I'll sleep too. I want my MP back.
You all rest in the comforts of the encampment.
Sleepy, sleep.
Stew.
Morning time.
Morning time.
Aren't you? Don't you have to roll for safety?
Are you a rooster?
No,
We're in a very dangerous encampment.
not for this one. The monsters and the dead have perished.
Roll for rooster.
You guys are all full now.
Oh,
What's up?
I know the direction that we're supposed to go. I remember.
Up.
I remember.
Morning time, everyone is fully healed. You guys were probably resting around the campfire, I'd imagine. In the morning, Kasia approaches you guys. And she's basically like, I wasn't really able to sleep last night. I've been doing a lot of thinking. And I'm about to go hand the scroll over to Charcy, which you guys pieced together is the name of the blacksmith. But before I do, I have a favor to ask.
Another favor? I
Yes.
thought to
No.
myself.
You all seem to be much stronger than I had originally anticipated or assumed.
Yeah.
And
We didn't even.
there is a corrupted sister out in the wilderness,
Oh.
Uh-oh.
basically corrupted by Andariel's influence.
Uh-oh.
Her name is Morena, but ever since she turned, she's been called Blood Raven,
Oh.
for she basically stays at the cemetery just beyond the cold plains, and she,
Blood Raven.
yeah. The cemetery has a lot of ravens, and she is she's known to raise the dead, and basically she's considered basically like an unstoppable force, and we've basically just cleared out of the area, and countless sisters have died to her hands. If you guys are able to, are brave enough and find it in your hearts to help the sisterhood out, as you have already helped us, please bring down Blood Raven so that Morena will no longer suffer from further torment.
Will do.
All right. How'd that happen, I wonder?
She goes into a long story about how how the one of the lesser prime evils known as Andariel took over the eastern monastery and flushed out the sisterhood and basically like all the scholars and sisters out of the training ground, and is now basically holed up in there along with the demonic army, and Andariel either kills or possesses the sisters,
Okay.
and Morena happened to be one of them.
What an asshole.
What a dick.
What? Wait, is that? Where or when?
I don't remember, but I remember the
Blood
name.
Raven.
Yeah, I remember the name in
What?
the story. Who was the Blood Raven?
What? I'm just glad it's not a blood eagle.
But
I remember it.
Blood Raven is legitimately in Diablo 2, though. So,
Oh, okay,
I mean, hey,
that's fine.
You're the expert.
yeah.
From the books, not the show. Okay, so Jim must have told me about Blood Raven.
All right.
Hi, Jim.
Is Jim watching?
Nobody can know.
I don't know.
Jim? Oh yeah, he watches. Yeah.
Oh, he does?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Jim from Jim watching this. I don't know. He knows about it.
Oh.
Um,
You better be watching Jim.
Zen moment, which is telling us about this whole like if you can find it in your heart, blah blah blah.
Mm.
Zen was kind of humbled by failing on the pig. So for a second, he was like about to say something like
Oink,
along
oink.
the lines of "better us than your sisters," right? But he holds his tongue
Oh, good.
and doesn't say it,
Damn.
and he just kind of looks away.
Character growth.
Mm.
I would have clapped him over the head for that.
It makes me wonder, is it she's choosing us because she trusts that we do the job better, or that she doesn't want to lose any more of her sisters?
It's probably both.
Probably
Yeah.
both.
We proved ourselves.
Yeah. We're like the top line mercenaries, so can't really get better than us.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, Big's just along for the ride. He tolerates you guys more than anybody else, so he'll roll.
She's already proven that she's
like
willing to
us.
pay mercenary work, if you will, so it's okay. I also, the thing that I remembered is that Warwick said, come with me to...
Come with me.
Where was he going? Where was Warwick going?
Oh, to the east.
To the east. So
Yes.
I was thinking, like, maybe that's where we're supposed to go. But that's the only place that I remember. But I also wanted to
The
talk
east.
to Anyanka, or whatever her name is. And when she woke up, the old woman.
Yes. She says, okay,
Bev.
well, obviously this is a huge task that I'm giving you guys, so I don't need you guys to make a decision now. I'm going to go ahead and deliver the scroll to Charcy.
Chansey.
I hope that she's able to take in Rolf permanently now, but I entrust her guardianship to basically deliver this message to a young boy
How old
at
is
the
he?
right time. 4.
Oh shit. Damn. That's sad.
Just saying.
That's
I
really
tried, damn, it's not my fault I fell down the fucking hill.
We tried.
Why you sending mamas out there?
Mama. Why are you sending
Why are you
mama?
sending mamas out there?
You are a priest. You could try to put a blessing on the boy.
That'd be cool. Is that possible?
It's kind of, isn't it like a 0 move for a priest?
That's pretty priesty.
I will accompany her to the boy.
She basically goes, oh, thank God.
I was getting the feeling that she did not want to do this.
So I'm gonna head over there. Because I need to head over there.
The
And,
first thing that I was thinking of when she came to us,
Well,
I'm about to
there-
deliver it. I'm just like, you haven't done it already? You had the night, woman. Like, what
You,
the
you
fuck?
gave it to her at like midnight, and Tracy was sleeping, assumedly sleeping, and she wasn't able to sleep all night. Probably just holding the scroll, like,
I go with her to deliver this scroll with a note.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't mean to, but I'll go with this
I know that
example.
you intend to do it anyway. So you walk on over, and you see a very athletic and broad-shouldered woman with long, dirty blonde hair. She is basically standing with her arms crossed because it's kind of cold, but then she immediately kind of like eases up a little bit when she sees Cassia, like, oh, good morning, Cassia.
Oh no. She's so friendly and happy.
I mumbled to Soul. Cashew.
I mumbled to Soul.
Stop calling her that.
You shout it so everyone hears. Tell me what?
Cassia greets her warmly and then says,
I was squeak.
sadly, I bring very solemn news. Has Rolf awakened yet? And Tracy says, no, Rolf is still asleep. Why? And she's like,
I take the fucking note. I take it out of Cashew's hands and I walk it over and I say,
What? Tongue-tied.
Charcy goes, is that for me? She notices your satyr body and she's like,
How do we
these are. I say to her, there's not a good way to say this. I don't know you and you don't know me.
I sneak out.
I did not
embarrassment.
know the mother, but it is fallen upon me to apparently do this because your own leader is hesitant. So here we go. His mother died. So have a good one.
the moment the words leave your lips, Charcy is basically like almost collapsing on the ground.
I try to hold her. She doesn't know me, but
Oh.
Wow.
You're extremely comforting.
Oh my god.
Damn.
And you're basically just holding the note out like...
I don't drop it on the ground.
No,
I put it by my side, and I'm just like, I'll wait.
I slap you on the shoulder for trying, and like your entire torso disappears under my hand.
My
Cassie-
torso enters my pants.
Kesha's having a hard time telling you this, but she wants you to take guardianship over her son.
Charcy, like Cassia looks at you and goes like... and Charcy looks up and the tears streaming down her face, and she's able to just like mumble out like a few words, like of course, basically like she has no problem doing it.
Damn.
I mumble to Cashew. Are they lovers or something?
Just really good friends. Charcy is a blacksmith for the Sisterhood.
Okay.
And such good friends that Sarah entrusted her to watch over Rolf. What's up, Trevor?
In a stunning display of eloquency, I kind of want Big to go over there and instead of just saying Big, say you kind.
Oh, God.
And then he can't handle it. He's like, fuck no, and just out. That's all he can muster.
After you walk away, Charcy is able to get back up on her feet, and she remains standing, looking at the ground silently.
You know English words?
Some English,
Never
yes,
said I didn't
big.
understand it.
True.
Comfort rolls.
Is it possible? Like, would it actually work if I tried to bless the kid?
Yeah, you can bless. It's more of the act of you doing it more than actually the kid receiving a benefit.
I kneel down by the woman. I realize that I'm not playing a cunning character, which I usually like to play cunning characters.
She's standing again, just to let you know.
I kneel by her.
Okay.
I'm standing by her. I stand next to
So
her.
fucking awkward.
And I whisper to her. I'm imagining it's still going to be loud enough for everybody to hear because everybody's like right there and it's a quiet morning. But I say to her, listen, I don't know you. I'm Zen, by the way. We don't have to shake. I too have lost someone very important. My lover, in fact. And this may not feel very comforting right now, but the honest truth is that I envy you. Because the fact is that you have a part of your friend still here. In her son. Son, right? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I never got anything like that.
She,
So you have a good one.
Yeah, she looks at you and like stares into your soul, and you guys have a true, honest, genuine connection.
Yay.
And
Soul sharing moment.
you believe that what you said actually resonated really well with her. And she nods and she goes, "It's a pleasure to meet you, Zen."
Good job, buddy. That ice cold heart of yours is warming up.
It won't happen again.
And I say this to her, I really don't. I'm not rolling for it. And I'm going to enter hell and find my lover and bring her back. Oh, by the way, it's actually not a he. It's a she. It's a he, actually. It's a he.
Oh.
And a she. Actually, it's a hermaphrodite. My lover was a hermaphrodite.
Oh,
It's too much.
that was also her name. Yeah, I think we should just not bother this woman anymore. Let her grieve.
While she's
That's
not...
what you got for sale.
I was just going to say, like, while she's
I
not
almost
looking,
did that.
I enter her AI mode, and I shop, leaving her personality to the side.
The dun 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 dun. Oh my god.
All right. I'm done. I think that's a good wrap up, honestly.
Yeah.
Did you want to speak to Akara?
I want to start with that next session.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess it's a good place to end it.
Alright, let's see here. Bye, everybody. All right, guys. 3, 2, 1. Bye. See y'all next week. I don't really think there's any changes to the schedule. We're still plugging along greatly.
Next Monday's a holiday.
Dragging it along. Next Monday is a holiday?
Yeah, don't forget to follow and share on the internet and
Like, subscribe.
social networking. Tell your friends. We love you guys.
Tell your friends, tell your family, tell a stranger.
Yeah,
Stranger.
knock on people's doors
Yeah.
as if you're like door-to-door salesman
For the
and hand out flyers of my Twitch channel.
Please
great.
subscribe.
Hey, you know what? People have handed out weirder shit door to door.
True.
Where's dual wielding?
Like Christianity.
Dual wielding is under general skills.
And what level do you have to be to do that?
You don't need a level for the first one. Dual wielding mastery requires level 5 though.
Good to
Jeez,
know.
Jeff, it's like you wrote this game.
It's actually some of the oldest abilities I have written. That's why I know
Trevor
it's
has
so
a
hard.
question.
Yeah, dual wielding alleviates the penalty for offhand, and then dual wield mastery.
Sometimes I care.
I remember Adcut being really nice.
Mhm.
Trevor has a thing.
Jenny, what level?
Trevor, what's your thing?
Real fast.
Huh?
I'm gonna try and plug in headphones. I want to see if you guys can still hear me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Jenny, what level do you get disengage at?
I can have it now.
Yeah, we hear you just fine.
I plan to get that next time
Oh, okay.
because I had to get.
You'll like that a lot.
Death
No,
sentence
we can't hear
first.
you.
So then I'll do disengage, and then after that I'll do dual wielding.
Worth a shot.
Disengage is like a game changer. I remember playing Eli and getting that, and I was like, oh my god.
Fucking incredible.
That's just the
Dude.
fact that it's fucking free.
Yeah.
Yep.
I changed that.
Did
You
you?
did?
Okay. Because I actually suggested that during my game, and
Yeah.
you were just like, no. And I'm
It's
like,
in combat.
What's that?
It just says it while in combat.
Is there an MP cost? I made
5
something have an MP
MP.
cost. There we go.
Yeah,
that's
disengage has
expensive.
MP
Wow.
cost, but sneak does not.
I decided doing that because basically an assassin was only spending MP on backstab and any like ad cut or throwing abilities, and those were all like level 1, level 2 like cheap abilities.
Yeah.
And the fact that sneak and disengage were both free,
Yeah.
I reconsidered and I was like,
Luckily,
okay, I
you
need
don't
to
get
make
hit a
disengage
lot.
an actual MP cost because sneak should be free because it's outside of battle.
yes.
But
The
to
good
do it
thing
inside
about-
battle, it should have an expense.
The good thing about disengage though is you can put a lot of points into your MP because if you're disengaging and sneaking, you're instantly out of combat, so you can you don't have to worry about losing health as much. And then we have a tank.
Please.
We have a tank and a healer though too, so.
So true.
Yeah. I'm turning out to be a decent tank.